The Vespasian Warner Public Library offers tons of learning resources for all ages, but they have a very special helper that not only encourages kids to read, but also helps them learn about science. So Melissa and Emily are going to tell us more about Luna the Bearded Dragon. So Luna was a rescue, right?
Yes, she was. We rescued her, I guess it's been a little over 2 years ago now. When I first took over as youth services manager, we adopted her shortly after that from a rescue out of Decatur. They rehomed reptiles that were no longer wanted or maybe came from not less than ideal situations. And if you notice, Luna does have a little burn here that she came to us with.
Gotcha.
So that was probably from sitting on a heat rock or something. But we've celebrated 2 birthdays with Luna. She has a birthday party every year in March where we celebrate her.
And she's so chill, and I feel like she just wants to be held and read to, right? So this actually is essentially she's a teaching tool to help kids learn to read.
Yes, we love to encourage the kids that she's there. They love to visit her and talk to her, but we also have kind of a seating area that's close. We have computer chairs and stuff, and so we've began offering them the option to come and sit and practice maybe reading aloud to Luna if they'd like. So if they're having issues reading or if they want to practice reading, they can pull up a chair and maybe sit next to Luna and read aloud to her. She's a great audience.
And Luna is not low maintenance though. So
she is not.
I see that you have brought this. So this is something else that the kids can use to learn about science, but this is actually Luna's food, correct?
Yeah, so we just started having our own hydroponic system. So it started in my office, and basically it was very easy. You soak your seeds, whatever you're going for. We did collard greens and Swiss chard for her. So you get these little cones out.
Oh, they're teeny tiny.
Yes, and you soak the cones and you soak the seeds, and then you just pop them in. There's a little hole in the center here, and the structure just gives the seeds somewhere to be and somewhere to root.
And what is it made out of? Because is that some sort of a grow?
Yep, it can be made out of anything like peat moss, rock wool. Sometimes it's just compacted soil.
Okay.
So then your plant will start to grow its roots out of there. So you can see this whole root system.
Look at that. Okay. Wow.
It's very cool. So these lights just kind of, they go on a circuit and they go on and off throughout the day, and then it'll pump water through the system, and you can kind of measure your water and see the roots through this front little window here, and then I add nutrients as we go. And so now I've just planted some basil and onions and things that we're also just going to use and see what all we can grow in the office.
And so the kids then actually helped you with the seed planting, and when they come, do they ask questions about it? Do you do workshops? How does this all work?
We just had a program on it actually, so we showed people that they could grow their own herbs in their home.
Nice.
So we taught everybody how to do that. We had a little taste testing, you know, what does basil taste good with, yada yada. And then now we're going to put this up on the floor right next to Luna. So I've just been trimming off our leaves as they're ready, and then we put them in a little bag in the fridge, and then the girls chop them up and make a Luna salad in the morning.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
And does Luna have a preference as to, are there certain greens she likes better than others? Because when I was a kid, I had a box turtle, and my turtle was very finicky. She was supposed to eat tomatoes and lettuce and all these things, but she had a very strong preference to just eating earthworms.
Oh,
so
yeah.
is Luna picky? Does she kind of let you know what she likes and doesn't like?
She is picky. She has preferences. She likes collard greens, but then all of a sudden she won't. And we'll have to go to turnips. And then all of a sudden she won't like those, and we'll have to go back to mustards. So we kind of cycle, which is what she should have. She should have kind of a variety. But she would eat bugs every day, all day if we would let her.
Oh,
that is obviously her preference. The salad we kind of have to force on her. But who does pick salad over their protein? Not everybody.
Usually salad or lettuce is not the number one choice. Although I don't know, my mom always liked salad, so it's funny because growing up I just thought moms in general liked salad, but I think lettuce being a favorite food is specific to my mom. And so then you also have a lot of other programs at the library, right? So if you don't have a library card, it's still a place where you can come and use a computer or cool off. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, so we're a cooling center, and it has been hot recently, and I think this week it's supposed to get hot again, thanks to the corn sweat.
Right.
And so yeah, we offer free water, we have public bathrooms, we have internet access, Wi-Fi, just cooling areas, comfortable chairs, just places for people to spend time. And it's one of the last places that you can spend time that you don't have to spend money.
Right.
So you're welcome to be there as long as you need to be there. It's a space for you. It's a safe space for everyone. And so we really are proud of that. So.
And then besides books, are there other things that you can check out at the library?
Yeah, we actually have a library of things. So you can rent out a Kindle, and it'll have like preloaded books on there. You can rent out lawn games. We have a washer set. We have
telescope.
Oh yeah, the
cool.
telescope.
Yes.
We have like yard tools and like drills and things.
Okay.
We got all sorts of fun stuff that you can rent out. So
Things that you may not want to buy, you might
Right.
just use a couple of times. That's what we're there for. So
Especially tools, I feel like that's very handy because I can't tell you how many times I'm like, oh, I need a, besides like your hammer or screwdrivers that you kind of just keep on hand. And you use it once for whatever that project is. So that's really cool that you do that.
absolutely.
And even if you don't have a library card, just come in for the day and grab a book and just hang out in the library, cool off, and read your book there. Because some people are out of district, so then you have to sometimes pay the taxes to get your library card. So maybe that's not in your wheelhouse right now. You can just hang out with us and read your book for the day.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being here and for sharing Luna and her science snacks and all of these book recommendations and the events that you have coming up.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks so much for having us.